Hello, everybody. My name is Hakeem Johnson, your ACW commentator, as always, and this is going to be a bit of a quick video, or hopefully, it'll be a quick video about a recent announcement that I made on all of ACW's social media platforms that I made last night or earlier this morning, however, you woke up to this announcement. But first of all, I would just like to suggest to everybody I'm going to be rambling a little bit here, so just please stick with me until the very end of this video so you can get the full context. But basically, Anime Championship Wrestling is going to be partnering with VidMe. That's VIDME, VidMe. The website URL is vid.me. Now, for those that don't know what VidMe is, it's a relatively new website that just upstarted to this year, I believe. That is pretty much a video sharing or video uploading website like YouTube or Daily Motion or formerly known as Blip TV, but screw Blip TV. But anyways, VidMe is basically a new alternative to everything that is YouTube. The reason why I have decided to partner up and essentially join VidMe here is because, well, for one, I'm trying to expand my social media approach this season with ACW as opposed to the previous seasons that I've done with ACW. I'm trying to expand my outreach when it comes to social media. I'm trying to be more interactive. I'm trying to be more engaging with the fans, all of you that have followed me throughout these 10 years. So that is one part of it. But another part of it also is because I've been noticing, I know that I've been absent. I know that I've been gone from HCW or anything really CAW virtual wrestling related, but I have noticed, regardless, like everyone else has these past couple of months, maybe even years now, that YouTube have started to implement restrictions, certain restrictions and algorithms within their system that a lot of people not only did not ask for, but it's starting to truly hurt the content of a lot of creators on YouTube, specifically small creators that just do this as a hobby. They don't even get paid, but I'll get to that in a second. I've noticed that a lot of videos have been getting demonetized completely. A lot of videos are no longer having ads on their videos to make any profit. The copyright strikes have become even more totalitarian in terms of how they try to detect copyrights and not using the notion of the fair use notice that you see obviously on my videos and a lot of other videos on YouTube, and also simply just simply restricting certain videos due to their subject matter or their content being deemed quote unquote too controversial. Um, that is being seemingly decided upon certain biases. You can make your arguments as to what those biases could be, but they are there. Um, if you don't believe me, there's a YouTuber that I follow here named Razor Fist that explained his issues with the algorithm and the recent restrictions on YouTube. I will link his video down in the description for you guys to check that out and really get a sense to where I'm coming from and where he's coming from and how he's had to deal with these issues in terms of YouTube restrictions and how I'm starting to see it and how it's starting to even affect me. Because the truth of the matter is that I don't get paid to do this. Okay, I don't get paid to do anime championship wrestling. Okay, I have a real time job, or two, if you want to count that. But I have two technically real time jobs, and I do go to school, um, and I do other things on the side as well. So YouTube is not a it's not a paycheck for me. It's not a source of income for me. Would I like that to be the case? Sure. Because YouTube is starting to, I mean, well, it was, but YouTube has expanded to where you can be able to monetize your videos and content to be able to get a paycheck for your own self. Granted, you have to, appease certain advertisements and certain other companies that do have copyright claims to certain content that you create, but that's fine. The fact of the matter is that YouTube is now seen as an actual job for a lot of content creators, especially those that are medium to small level in terms of their reach towards people that do visit YouTube. And now it's starting to become the case where a lot of censorship, a lot of algorithms that are seem to be shady, a lot of demonetization is starting to affect people's ability to create, to provide original content, and to just be able to garner new audiences worldwide. And I obviously, if you've been an old ACW fan, I've been talking to the extent about a lot of YouTube's shady practices for years now. And I remember I used to talk about that a lot, even ranted about them a couple of years. I'm not going to rant here because I've done all that and I don't want to really yell so much because it's just when you see the inevitable, there's really no point to exude that much energy like that at this point. But my point here being is that due to all the YouTube restrictions, especially here with Anime Championship Wrestling 2, where I cannot expand my audience to where I would like it to be, to where I have to follow certain copyright guidelines that are seem to be a little bit draconian for its own kind. Excuse me. Um, I'm basically starting to move my content now to VidMe. Now, what does this mean for YouTube with ACW in the future? Well, let me just address this first. I'm not going to be closing any channels that are on YouTube. I'm not closing the main channel. I'm not closing the Mega Events channel. I'm not going to stop regularly uploading and making available content on YouTube. That's not the case here. Basically, with the VidMe account is an alternative for fans to be able to watch my content without having to go through all the BS that comes with being a YouTuber. I'm giving them the straight direct interface, the straight direct interaction between myself and the viewer that watches videos from VidMe. And there's a lot of benefits that come with VidMe. If you do become a official provider, there's like a official content creator mark that you can gain. You can be able to earn tips, and fans can actually give you certain kind of money through your videos that you provide, kind of like super chats with YouTube. You can be able to have more limits. I mean, not more limits. You can have no limits actually with how much you can upload. There's a lot of benefits that go with YouTube. But basically, all the benefits that are on YouTube, VidMe pretty much has those, and they have other things that are different as well. They also have ways to where you can see your audience watching your video. You can see what parts in the video that they're watching, and you can directly engage with them to see what you can be able to fix and what you can be able to take advantage of, basically. So this VidMe account is basically an alternative, but I will say this: starting with this new season, there are going to be, and I've kind of thought this over for about a week now, maybe even a month now, but I've decided that there are going to be certain content that I do that will be posted first on VidMe. So, in order for you in order for you to get my content really early, you would have to be subscribed and follow the VidMe account for Anime Championship Wrestling, and you get to be able to get the first look, you get the first view, you get the first watch of some pretty cool content on VidMe before it's shown anywhere, especially on YouTube. So for those that are thinking that you can just rely on YouTube when it comes to ACW, not so much the case, because if I feel like the restrictions continue, and if I feel like the restrictions continue to be stronger and tighter upon content creators and even colleague content creators especially, then I would have no choice but to then start taking more drastic measures. I'm already starting with posting certain content on VidMe before YouTube, but that might be starting to become a regular thing if I feel like YouTube is not taking consideration to what content creators have to go through and what they're asking for in terms of providing a better community, a better environment for those creators. I might even have to start putting all my mega events on the VidMe account. That means there would be no more mega events on YouTube. Period. I've really thought this over, and I'm always somebody that cheers for the underdog. I'm always somebody that likes to have faith and join into something that is new and innovative. And I think VidMe is the type of website that is a true alternative to YouTube that could really do some great things here. So, what I would like to ask for a lot of you is if you haven't already, and I noticed certain people, some people have done this already, and I thank you so much. I thank you so much for those that have already signed up to VidMe and have also already followed me on the account. I truly do appreciate that. You guys are awesome. But for those that haven't done that already, I would love for you guys to go to VidMe, go ahead and sign up. You can use your Facebook account, Twitter account, or you can just make a new account on VidMe in general. It doesn't matter. But sign up on VidMe and go ahead and follow the Anime Championship Wrestling VidMe account over there. That way, you'll be able to get the new content whenever I upload something there. Now, and sorry, and also I would like to make a kind of a olive branch, I guess, to a lot of the CAW creators, the virtual wrestling creators. I would seriously encourage you guys to also migrate to VidMe as well, because I know you guys understand where I'm coming from. I know you guys understand what I'm saying here. I know you guys understand and have felt probably the YouTube restrictions this year and for the past few years, quite honestly, that I've been able to stifle your creativity, your originality, your content. And I feel as though that YouTube is not going to stop, especially with the news about the Google memos that have come out. It feels like YouTube is going to be sticking upon these restrictions to where they might even take it further. I'm already seeing certain YouTube channels having to be paid content. That means you have to subscribe to them 50 cents a month or $5 a year for their content. That's what I'm starting to see because they're not earning the money that they can do. The demonetization for certain videos that are deemed too controversial or certain content that is not suitable for the audience that they're trying to garner or reach. Plus, you got to add to the fact that YouTube Red is starting to be a thing that they're trying to push down everyone's throat that people really do not want to support. At least the majority. I don't want to say all, but for the majority, I feel don't support YouTube Red. I certainly don't. So I would advise all virtual wrestling slash call owners, content creators, personnel, whoever, to migrate to VidMe and give it a chance and try to establish a new audience there. So that way, you know, if YouTube does become that totalitarian website that does not care for the creators like it used to, VidMe will see itself garnering more and more fame, more and more um, hindsight, just more and more eyes on the prize here. And it's better to do that now so that you can be able to establish your community there. That way, when VidMe does get even bigger, a lot bigger, you grow with it as well. And that's pretty much what I'm getting at here. So, I would advise all call promotions and owners and personas and creators to come over to VidMe and establish yourself there. I will be there. I will be there and taking full care of that VidMe account and providing content for all the fans and everybody alike. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Now, to make sure that you understand where I'm coming from, and I'm glad if you guys stayed through the very end of this video, I appreciate that. Just to see and just to let you know how much I'm serious about this and how much I'm making the effort to try an alternative to where I don't have to rely on YouTube. This Friday, this Friday, everybody knows it's going to be the finals of the ACW Elite Tournament of 2017. Edward Elric, representing the new school, will take on Sagat from the old school. It'll be the finals. Obviously, you guys know what's at stake with that matchup. So I've decided that this Friday, I have decided that the Edward Elric Sagat finals match will be available first on VidMe. I want you to mark that down and I want you to write down what I just said. The finals of the Elite Tournament will be seen first and foremost on VidMe this Friday before it ever airs on YouTube. So I just want to repeat that one more time. The 2017 ACW Elite Tournament Finals between Edward Elric and Sagat will be posted and available on VidMe first early in the day. And then for those expected to be on YouTube, it'll be on YouTube that same day, but it'll be much, much later. We're even talking about late night YouTube viewing. So if you want to be able to see the Elite Tournament Finals bright and early at a respectable time to where you're available to watch it, you have to watch it on the VidMe account. you must sign up and follow the ACW account so that way you can watch the Elite Tournament Finals first and foremost on VidMe before it's seen anywhere else. So I just want to repeat that it'll be seen on VidMe first and then on other social media platforms like YouTube and even Vio a little bit much later. So that's the dedication and commitment that I'm making by saying that if YouTube is not going to respect me, if YouTube is not going to consider me any worth as a content creator, then for the time being, I will take my business elsewhere until YouTube figures out what it should do as a website to make a better community, a better environment for the content creators to be able to be original within that site. But until then, I feel as though I'm not worth anything to YouTube, and I'm sure that's affected to a lot of you that are listening today. And I'm sure a lot of even big YouTubers are feeling the same way too, as much as they won't say it. I bet they feel the same way too. So, I made my decision. The ACW VidMe channel is online. It is available right now, so go ahead and follow it. I posted the link on the Facebook and Twitter accounts of ACW, so make sure you follow that link and go ahead and sign up and follow me. And I will be there if you have any questions, if you want to make comments. The only videos that are available right now on the VidMe account are the two semifinal matches of the Elite Tournament, so you guys can comment on it, upvote it if you like. If you have some questions, you can even ask them on those videos as well, so I would very much appreciate the feedback. But I would love for you guys to join me on this new journey of establishing another potential new audience along with my current audience on this VidMe road and see where it goes. That's all I would ask. So just join me there. Until then, that'll be my update video here. That's that'll be it for me here. Until then, I guess I will see you all this Friday for the Elite Tournament Finals, which will be first shown on VidMe before it is on VO and YouTube. So, until then, this is Hakeem Johnson telling everybody, as always, to stay cool. Stay cool. See you guys Friday.